Manager, RBS Chelmsford.
I would like to say we feel honoured and privileged to be part of such a wonderful day, honouring someone who has added so much value to this community. Given what Dr Benjamin Pugh stood for, I'm very proud to be part of this unveiling. I would like to take a couple of minutes just to thank some of the people that have been involved. Julie Blunden, the area director, who initially made contact with Alan Panthalon and referred Alan on to myself. Neil Mark, who regional director for the bank, who's also come along, and most importantly Alan, not too sure where he is at the moment.
Behind you.
Alan, thank you for all of your effort. When I made initial contact with Alan, I stumbled across an internet article dating back since 2015, whereby he expressed an interest in placing this blue plaque onto the front of our building, and 2 years later we're finally here. So without Alan, without your commitment, we probably wouldn't be here today. So thank you very much for all of your effort. And lastly, I just want to say the RBS Group is trying to reaffirm itself as a trusted lender on the high street. Our senior leaders always encourage us to add as much value to our local community as possible, and I believe today we have reached that goal. And lastly, thank you for everyone for attending today, and I hope it's going to be a great day for everyone. Thank you.
Oh yay! Oh yay! Oh yay! Play silence for the Mayor of the City of Chelmsford, Duncan Lumley.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to be asked here today to unveil the Blue Plaque to Dr Benjamin Pugh. This is the 18th we've put up in the Chelmsford Council since we began the series in 1986, and the first one since 2012. So you can see the subjects are chosen with great care, and that decision to award the Blue Plaque is a considerable honour. I am grateful to Alan Panthalon for suggesting that Dr Pugh be honoured in this way, and the RBS and Aquila for allowing the plaque on their building. It will also hopefully encourage people to look up and admire the architecture of what Dr Pugh called the Mansion House when he had it built in 1755. It was certainly an extraordinary building at the time, one of the most flamboyant ones in the High Street, with a double external staircase going up from the pavement to the first floor level where the grand entrance door was. Pugh lived here until 1773. There are a number of schemes throughout the country to commemorate the important people with blue plaques. There is no overall set guidelines or approving body. We started our scheme in Chelmsford in 1986 and based the criteria for eligibility to join this exclusive club on those used by the then GLC. Our criteria are as follows. The person honoured must, I'm afraid, be no longer living and should have been of more than local significance, eminent in his or her own sphere. Someone who has made a positive contribution to human welfare and happiness, and to have had such an outstanding personality that her name will have been known to well-informed passers-by at the time, and that her work deserves recognition. Benjamin Pugh certainly fulfills these criteria. He was born in 1715 in Shropshire, one of 10 children, and was heir to the landed estate there. In 1738 he married Amy Evans, a widowed daughter of an apothecary. At some point Pugh moved down to Chelmsford. In 1747 Pugh is recorded as a trustee of a charity school in Chelmsford. 3 years later Pugh invented the large curved forceps, and in 1754 he published his treatise of Midwifery, a book describing many new ideas on childbirth, including the method of mouth-to-mouth resuscitation of a newborn. He estimated at that point he had made around 2,000 deliveries. Perhaps the strangest thing at his only in 1758 that he was awarded a degree in medicine at Edinburgh and qualified as a doctor. He was heavily involved in promoting the benefits of inoculation against smallpox, and in the 1750s led a programme of inoculation for the poor of Chelmsford. He was also involved in seeking the relocation of the old jail from the top of the High Street to the site next to the Stone Bridge on the grounds of the health benefits, and was involved in seeking to provide a clean water supply for the town from Burgess Wells, where the civic car park is, to the conduit in the High Street. In 1786, he is registered as a resident of Great Baddow and is believed to have died in 1798.
Pray silence for Alan Pemberton, local historian.
It is great to see you all here today. It's really, really lovely. It's sort of been a dream of mine for quite a little while now to have this up here, and it's just lovely. It's such good weather and so many people have turned up. So yes, Dr Pugh, a very important man, known by Paul Rayworth, who first wrote about him, as Doctor Who, because no one knew who he was. We now know who he is, and from now on we will obviously treasure his abilities. Phenomenal man, did so much good for Chelmsford, saved thousands of lives, and now we can recognise him. And to make sure that we do recognise him, we're going to have a beer named after him as well. The Round Tower Brewery people are here today, and they just confirmed that in the autumn there will be a Dr Pugh beer. So look out for that. It might be quite good for you to drink it, and it's obviously recommended by the doctor. So it's great to have it here, and I think it's time to unveil it, really.
Ho yay, ho yay, ho yay! The Mayor of the City of Chelmsford, Duncan Lumley, will now do the unveiling.
I am immensely proud to unveil this plaque to someone who has helped improve the lot and health of our residents, be they pregnant women, their babies, prisoners, or people living in the shadow of smallpox. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Dr Benjamin Pugh.
And it matches the right colour.
I think I've got a notch.
My name's Simon Tippler. I run Round Tower Brewery based in Chelmsford, and this is...
Hi, I'm Sam. I brew with Simon 2 days a week.
Why are you here today at the unveiling of the Blue Plaque?
Well, we've had a series of beers named after the Blue Plaques in and around Chelmsford, and it was exciting when we were told there was a new plaque being unveiled, and we wanted to come along. And then in the autumn we're going to launch a beer named after Dr Pugh.
Did he drink, or was he one of those teetotalers?
To be honest, I don't know that much about Dr Pugh yet, but now I've found out he's got a blue plaque, we'll do a bit of research. It sounds like he did a lot of good in the health sphere, but I think quite a lot of people drunk in those days, so it's a fair chance he liked to do it.
It was probably safer to drink a glass of beer that had been brewed than water.
And the alcohol had some preservative aspects.
And what flavour will this Dr Pugh have? Will it be bananas and something exotic?
I'm not sure yet. What we'll do is we'll pop it into the brewing schedule for later on in the year, and we'll try and make something that would be appropriate for a beer for a doctor.
Master Brewer, what goes into inventing a new beer? Do you try and base it somehow around the name?
Yeah, so that definitely has some sort of bearing on what the final beer is going to be. We occasionally come across a name that we think, oh, that'll work really well. I've got a couple of our ones for the Summer Beer Festival coming up. We've started with the name and thought, okay, what fits with that name? Something like Dr Pugh is going to require sort of a little bit of research. We're definitely going to have to look into sort of some of his background, see if anything popped out to us, and then try and base the recipe around that.
And then you could follow it up with Barney McGrew or something, couldn't you?
We could do, yeah. Pugh, Barney McGrew, Cuppet, Dibble and Grub.
You're only down the road at Navigation Road, aren't you?
That's correct. So we're both local boys. We've done a series previously based on the Blue Plaque of Chelmsford. There was a little bit of local colour, supporting the local community, and yeah, our friend the historian let us know that there's a new plaque being unveiled. So we thought, yeah, we want to add that to our series, as it were.
So is it more than just adding a couple of extra hops to make a different drink?
Oh yes, completely. I mean, you've got control over all aspects of your brewing day. You can use the same ingredients and make two vastly different beers. And yeah, we'll see what we can do. We're going to see if we can find some special background to this and try and incorporate that.
Well, I'm sure the town will drink to that.